I've seen image streaming like Telegram. Go to block. I've seen image streaming like Telegram. Go to block. I've seen image streaming like Telegram. Go to block. I've seen image streaming like Telegram. Go to block. I've seen image streaming like Telegram. Go to block. I've seen image streaming like Telegram. Go to block. I've
change the picture. the graphic first image for your. Take a picture. Make it last longer. Building a Streaming, hear a caffeine underground. Streaming, hear about to go live. Streaming, hear a caffeine underground. Here if you want to scan, and I'll talk in a little bit, maybe to the same BPM as going on downstairs. Gets a little crazy in a little bit, but you know it's the whole thing. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'll catch up with you. My name's Iam. What's your name? Brian. Brian, it's better if I say your name wrong live stream. Excellent. Yo, look, we're with people. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Oh, we got all the peace and war. We got the neutral, consumer capital-esque. Not really. Radical. Solidarity. Rise up. Shout out to Able to Move, the sponsor of this groove. And in a little bit, soon subscribe your own mind. You're your own biggest fan. In this faraway land, online, in real life. Thinking about it, talking about it, thinking about it, talking about it, thinking about it, talking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, talking about it, thinking about it, talking about it, be about it, get it done, 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 good vibes, only broadcasting this side of the neighborhood. Hood, we're in Bushwick, New York, USA, Earth, present day solar system. It's like 180 light years from the galactic plane. Come visit. I'll be here for a little while. Shout out to the things that you don't understand, and you would like to. Maybe one day you should show up here once a month, Saturdays, to watch a whole band jam and play. Not really good at commercialism, but if you want to see my commercial art from school, it would be really interesting if you could play with it and take it off its capital pedestal. Yeah, the teachers really thought it was kind of nice, but that it couldn't stay on the walls in the high school sitting with, if you want to melt ice, melt ice. Yeah, a community service announcement. Fuck ice, so fuck ice, and fuck ice, 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 fuck ice. But you know the ice is really only America's ISIS. Marry every day if you are free or paying your way. And I have a non-profit of my own, so I can say this to you. As I need, as I nationwide. It's so kind to stand up for your rights. Lost the beat, lost the room, lost your feet, lost a wound. Made a scene, you made your tune. Gonna play this any doom. It's doom school. How far did we get? So once this is done, we're going to play some ready-mades that are released on the interwebs, and you can come up and join the band if you'd like. All we do is this every Sunday night. Do you like AI? Do you like human core? Do you like analog or monologue? How do you feel about the stereo system? Elicit feeling your thoughts. Two more sequences to go before I press play on this show. Now you know. Let's see how fast we can go. Sparkle, nice. They're true beats when you're alone in streets. In the sheets, I meant to say, but build a beat. Backtrack, Beats and basement 4. Hey Chris, you should come and play here some more. I'll live sample you in a sec. Here and alive and conscious with us, though. Do you feel it? We can take the edge off in a sec and then flip it on its top and make you bet on your own life. Wow. So this was set number 152, so I can find it later for you. Hi, I'm 185-668-232, and you can find me on Bandcamp. Fuck Spotify, but I am kind of lit on Spotify. Fuck Spotify, seriously, fuck Spotify. Seriously, suck Spotify. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna need that in a sec. Scan this QR code. I want to jam. We're gonna have to build a beat live. Yeah, I'll be here till the close. Yay. You guys are so rad. Yeah, I should leave the QR code out on the table here so you guys can grab it if you're shy. Look, it's right here. But I'm here in first person. Hi, hello, we just met. Oh, we're doing post-pop, noise glitch. That's what I do, and you leave me to myself, but I work with every band. I've been performing. I really like that. I got some really nice kit. Oh, I put it on the table right there. Yeah, grab that up. I'm totally down for collaborations. We can seriously get sponsors. I've got a nonprofit. I'm here every Sunday doing this. I got a 30-plus band member organization collaboration thing. Nice. And we can release it really, not just keep it in on our hard drives, right? I got a camera. I do cinematography work. Hey, everybody. Yeah.
I'll drive down here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm 5 fucking blocks away.
Is that your address?
5 fucking blocks away Avenue. Yeah. Look it up. Look me up. Look for me. I'm 5 fucking blocks away. I'm gonna get locked offline for saying the F word too many times. This is like Sesame Street. I have to be sexy now so that I can stay online. Okay, well, I'm going to keep launching this stuff. Let's seriously collaborate. Let me know. Take a selfie with me. Here, we're on live stream. So, hey, everyone, I'll take a selfie from here. Ayo. Cool. Sick. Get it. I'll try to BPM match with you. If you can give me your key mode, I'll even just get the bass line in. Whoa, did the frame freeze? Maybe you guys are needing to follow. Here, please, come hang out. I'm gonna invite you. I'm inviting you. Invite. You gotta come hang out in first person. Look, name drop. Look at how far this is gonna go. Look, hold that up. 3, 2, 1, flip. 2, 1. This album is not yet released. I mean, like, you can find it, but it's not officially released. There's no, like, way you could look it up. It's all on my stuff. So it's a ratty cool EP. We're going back in time. We'll get back to my new hit release on Spotify. Like, it's on Bandcamp. Really, look it up on Bandcamp. Feel. Just kidding. I think we gotta restart this. No, we don't. Ready? I know how to do this. Yeah. Do you have like a favorite genre? Nice. Yeah, I got a metalhead drummer I just acquired. She's kind of famous. Yeah. She's in LA, but she's going to be around, and we do recordings and we do live streams. We're trying to make people move to New York City, or maybe make me have to move to LA. Yeah, see that? You hear that? I pose the options and people vote. Thank you. I agree. I agree with your vote, really. But yeah, Chris, come here. Yeah, right? The metalheads need to be here. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, see? Come on. It's like, there's nothing wrong with LA, but it's better for like open, forward, futuristic brains here. That's the reason it's too hot there. Where were we? All right. This next song is in G sharp minor, BPM 108. I don't know if that means anything to you. Please remix this. I don't know. Be careful though. I mean, like.
Assembly on the square required guillotine killer. We tried petitions, we tried peace, we tried retweeting, we tried blues. They bought the courts and burned the trees. Now it's time for sharper peace. You built this world, now it is. Your sins are complete. Acknowledge flags in 1799. Now the blades have got LEDs and AI spot. Tried to escape currently. Take a billionaires, start a charity. Free the means that people got their dreams. I'm clean from the core. They turn slow and not like no more. Minus push, just pain to gold. Now it's out, turn your luxuries old. Marzipan, monarch, frostings are. Let's see what flavor your guts are. I'm clean from the core. The bakery's closed. Don't play no more. King Midas touch dust or pain to gold. Now it's out, turn your luxuries old. Marzipan, monarch, frostings are. Let's see what flavor your guts are. My nation, guillotine, the rich forgot what screaming means. It's very cool how we made a machine. Testing the made of cables fiend. DIY oligarch repair kit scene. Assembly on the square required guillotine killer. For the price of
one capitalist per day can help it solve guillotines and no cause, no chance, just old school rage. Put millionaires on a Broadway stage. One last act, one shot twist. Redistribute the answers. This isn't violent, this is just math. The rich took everything, do thou have $1 million for one guilty neck? Let's settle debt with a shorter check and an annual piece of wealth decay. Found in the blood on Bastille Day. Here the riches get the axe unless they give that money back. Watch them sweat, watch them scheme. Welcome to the distribution dream. Run, boy, run, fight your cold. Let's see what's coming up. Solly outside. That's the the rich forgot what screaming means. It's between around a machine. Tested made of cake or steam. DIY all repair kits. Assembly on the square required. Can't keep going. No gods, no landlords, no corporate kings. Just free minds doing mutual things. This is radical. Too sharp, too true, too overdue. We tried votes, now try ropes. Next up, artisanal class wardrobes. Break a system, share the spoils. Help them crown, clean the oils. It's not hate, it's consequence. Guillotine with elegance. The anthem plays, these unites. And justice keep the parasites. Revolution's just routines. Rich forgot what poor can mean. Slaves the king, reveal the schemes. Guillotine 2.0, get text. Guillotine galore. Capital punishment, capital profit. Capital punishment, capital profit. Donation drive. Survival show. Backing corruption. Capitalism's finale. Assassination. Guillotine. Assassination. Guillotine. Assassination. Guillotine. Assassination. Guillotine. Assassination. Guillotines. So neat. Blood donation drive. Survival show. Radical bull doctrine. Capitalism's finale. Assassination. Apologize, mellows, caffeine, advice, no more cages, no more wars, universal life, no lockdowns. Just America's ISIS, clear patrols, blue disguises, terror squads with papers drawn, family stolen at the dawn. They break the home, they break the trust, for land, for gold, oil, for lust. Fake card, the farm supports the train. Sweat and breaking brain. Ice shred the net. Predators turn on predators' head. Ice can't stop the rise of sun. Borders melt, walls come undone. There's no empire lines. Birds don't carry nations on flights. Can't change the film why. Universal truth can't hide.
freshen up. These songs are so new, I don't remember them I mean, I'm just so cute.
Take the cash from the war machine from Tel Aviv to DC. Clean show what all the hearts can do when the funds go back to me. Not box the bags, the billionaires, the food knows and nobody cares. Take from the rich into the poor. This is what philanthropy's for. Contracts, hush fund lies, tears in Palestine, drums in skies. Government sold their souls again. Stock boosts and blood-stained pens. We don't need more stealth campaigns. Just shelter from these hunger pains. Clean the checks, redirect the tide. Put every orphan on the donor's side. What philanthropy's for. America funds apartheid walls while Detroit kids live in broken halls. Hollywood scripts get tax relief, but fleet still feeds in lead and grief. Charity ain't weakness, now it's cure. It's giving what they hearted for. Strip the vaults of cream-fed kings and let compassion pull the strings. Take your cash from the war machine to leave the easy clean. Show the world what else to do. Let's go back to leave you. Not funds and banks of billionaires, but really all the don't care. Take from the rich, give to the floor. This is what philanthropy's for. Charity is civil war and peace. Wage for meals, not police. Bring their myths of trickle down. We flood the roots, not crown to crown. Wall Street's wealth was made from theft of every dream with more left. So we repurpose every stolen cent. Humanity is the best investment. They sell you guilt with every gram. While guys are blue teams don't mind. But we're the ones that go through the streets and fed the world from hell's feet. So let the oligarchs take a do. If they out and pray to do. This is infected restitution. A grassroots funded revolution. It's not revenge, it's real repair. Replacing greed with mutual care. No logos needed on our love. Just basic rights from skies above. Healthcare, housing, free for all. If that's not charity, that's a cost. To raise the roof, unseal the vault, and redistribute it every fall. Take the cash from the war machine. Tell me to TC clean. Show the world what hearts can do. When the funds go back to you. Not bombs and banks or billionaires. But food knows they don't care. Take from the rich, get to the floor. This is what it's for. Wow. This is what from the war machine from Tel Aviv to DC clean. Show the world what hearts can do when the funds go back to me and you. Bombs on banks and billionaires, but food and home for no one care. Take from the rich, give to the floor. That's what this uprising is for.
How many? There's only 4 uploaded to that album. Okay, well, you guys get a break. Your frontal lobe has really handled that quite well. I mean, Jesus Louises. It's recharging and it's relentless. I know. That's the point. Next up, for the hits. These are only available on Bandcamp right now, but they'll be everywhere. Wonder if there's a way we can make like Spotify not have access to our files. Like if it's distributed everywhere except Spotify. Okay, I really want to smoke. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Hold on, we gotta restart because the samples don't all fit on this little machine in one take. You have to like restart it. What time is it? It's 9:17 Eastern Standard Time on even know what day. It's a Sunday. Today's Sunday, right? I think today's Sunday. Restart. Yeah. So, I've been making music since 1997. You wonder how old I am. You're like, wait, that makes sense for why you dance like that. And I'm like, it's also, there's a lot of reasons why I dance like this. Don't mind me, I'll just lead your mind into the real questions. What do we got? What do we got here? We got the hits now. That one was Radical EP. Really exciting. It'll make you excitable. But these are the hits. I'm making my songs in a special way nowadays, but I've done it all the way from back in the way. Push, play, make magic. You don't need chords, you don't need keys. You just tap a screen and catch the breeze. No late night jams, no studio fees. Just sounds like gold in your memories. From silence to sound in a second flat. A melody made just like that. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line. For the beat in your chest that you never called mine. Yeah, it's got a gift and a sharing the joy. For the fans and the pros, here's a brand new toy. Feels like I'm bending my own favorite song into something that's mine all alone. No tangled wires, no tactile screens, just type of vibe. It films the scenes, it hums like it does in my mind. And it hands you looks you'll never find. But don't be fooled, it's more than play. It bends to the artist who shows the way. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line. For the beat in your chest that you never call mine. Yeah, it's got a gift and it's sharing the joy. To the fans and the pros, here's a brand new toy. Feels like I'm bending my own favorite song into something that's mine all alone. Cover. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line. For the beat in your chest that you never called mine. Yeah, it's got a gift and it's sharing the joy. For the fans and the pros, here's your brand new toy. Don't be fooled, it's more than play. It bends with the artist, it shows us the way. It's a song for the dreamers who never wrote a line. For the beat in your chest that you never called mine. Yeah, it's got a gift and it's sharing the joy. For the fans and the pros, here's your brand new toy. Don't be fooled, it's more than play. It bends with the artist, it shows us the way. Composers conduct with code. Let the obvious find their own road. This isn't the end, it's the open door. A new kind of music to explore. So dance to the echo of future and past. Our humans and circuits are grooving at last. And sealing the notes, it's just leading the pen. Right with the world, again and again. Push, play, make magic. Push, 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 push. So consonant. Resolution 3680, let it go loud. Living wage for musicians, free a crowd. They stream our hearts, are laying on fire, but leave us broke while stocks so high. We write the anthems over the crowd. So why is our silence still loud? For the hits and singles, not just charts and janky jingles. This is Resolution 368. It's time to legislate what we create. Vote
for the hits and singles. Being content, we're crap. We deserve more than streaming death. Johanna said, let justice play. So pass the act, let artists start. For the hits and singles, sound is power, not just symbols. This is the living wage we do. Pay the hands that built this house. Vote for the hits and singles. Vote for the sounds power, not just symbols. This is the living wage we demand. Pay the hands that build this
Hits. Singles. You guys like music, right?
one of those things. You on a Mercury lights, laughing like you know all our lives. Time stop, or maybe it just been. Didn't know what the moment. It's one of those things. Your heart just swings. You don't ask why. You just ride that high. Train doors closed before I can speak. Words stuck in a week on repeat. Maybe we'll meet in another life, or maybe one wasn't ever right. It's one of those things that slips through the strings, like a dream half sad, or a book half read. Storms and FM waves, back when we were unafraid. Maybe we're held our names, faded now, but still the same. It's one of those things, a memory that clings, not quite pain, not bliss, just a shadow you miss. Didn't plan to end up here, but every right road led us near. Even the wrong turns made sense. Looking back in past tense, it's one of those things where the cosmos sings and you feel so small, but it makes sense after all. Undercoat by the stare, still smoke ghost in the air. It was like time will heal, but some pain feels too real. It's one of those things, a permanent sting, about someone cut short on a line we adore. Spilled coffee on my only suit, tripped a wave like it was cute. Got the job anyway, guess chaos knows how to play. It's one of those things where the awkward wins, where the joke lands me, where the changes to take. Lost some leaves, lost some sleep, still found peace 6 stories deep. Painted hope on empty walls, started dancing through the falls. It's one of those things where the fire brings wings, when you rise through the pain like sun and rain. Some truths we just don't get to know, but there's beauty in the blur, cause the world still turns. And it's one of those things where the silence sings, where you just not sing, then just let it be. It's one of those things, not right or wrong, just part of the song.
This is Murphy's Law, but on OkCupid.
In the static.
Wait, do you guys know what outsider music is? Like noise pop kind of things? Well, I opened for like Daniel Johnson, and he's like one of the top names. I guess I also met David Lynch. He saw me perform for his grand opening ceremony at Philomoka, like over a decade ago, and they're considered outsider musicians. They make music from their heart, and they don't make it for profit. But when I met them, I was doing like acoustic stuff and like a very simple sampler. Anyway, this song is called. What I derive from is slop pop. Slop pop is what we now call outsiders music, slop pop. But you can now go into the digital era even further. Just take a decade further, and we call it signal slop. And here you go. Here you go. Wait. Also, I almost don't remember all the words.
Slap pop, glitching and static. Post, definitely eccentric, erratic. Most noise never automatic. The outside's automatic. We mentally make it automatic. They tuned out the world to rewind the tone. Build up from the trash can and symphony food. Folks unpolished, vocals on phone. Puny in error, glitches ungrown. I don't sell chords, I sell collapse. Your algorithm seems to be good, perhaps. Baseline mounts like multi-maps. Play it backwards, still slaps. Feedback uses big crush dreams. Distorted whispers, broken drum machine. We fell in love in freedom screams. Overly static, tearing. Get on to my drama, won't compress my screams. This ain't your daddy giants and toast trees. Nothing so fast, pure gold strings. Leaving flags and crossing names. Metronome loop through decay. Singing a delay till the song runs away. Circuit board gods in a noise ballet. Play with rewinds and sound like fry. Centipedes and legends on the floor. Sweat, smoke, soul screams more. Nothing on the radio, that's hardcore. We make ugly so the feeling's pure. There's no burst, no drop, no easy pill. We're a haunted fire, you can't quite kill. Post-pop prophets with free will. Singing silence till the void gets filled. Fat chorus, now we disobey. Let the speakers melt, let the tape decay. We're the freaks that you stream one day. But for now, we glitch, we slop, we stray. Signal slop. Signal slop. Slowly rise from the trash. Unmarketable frequencies of the inches crash. Those romance we kiss and decay. Outsiders gospel scream what we say. Which ritual with one prayer in the void. Slop sync makes the best we enjoy. Post-pop prophecy break every form. And before the damn glitch is reborn.
Signal slop. Wait, who here has kids? This song, I hope, will help you make sure that your kids get into building and creating and not trying to sell the Mickey Mouse tour. Because otherwise, everybody else, here's why. Here we go. But I'm available where you have baby clothes for sale to keep your kids litty. Harmonic where circles end. Raise the ones who engage junction of the machines. Born beneath a billboard sky, where dreams are sold and loans run dry. Cradle the dead from plastic lies. We raise our young for their demise. We child fading the beast. The zealots who deny their peace. In fact,
days of soul control. The future's done with hidden toes. Lullabies, a siren song. Grow up, be strong, don't ask what's wrong. Learn from marches and past two kings. Innocence, strength, joy, restraint. Child, the empire's gain. Just a world that reads and pain. The lands they reach, and the schools they war. And justice sweeps on prophets. Make slaves, we won't pretend we're building world where cycles end. Just run by the chains, your dreams. No doctors, no classroom light. Just odyssey that steals their rights. Corporations write the rules, and children drown in broken schools. Like a burning on the sand. Everybody fulfills a brand. Another dog, another toll. Another worker with no goal. They advertise and dream that's fake. Service with the crumbs they take. They say just working will be fine. It's our future's down the line. In the books they cage the mind. They privatize all humankind. Dreams for running their laws. All these days bury their wars. We won't make slaves, we won't pretend. We'll build a world where cycles end. Where machines go, not chains. We don't want to engage. Move to correlate, to feel no kitchen stock with any meal. No clean water, no safe bed, but they still want the offspring. Decay, never life to grow away. Every life is made and every hope's a government. We whisper love but teach them fear. Being born, being queer. Of speaking truth, of asking why. Of treating life outside this life. Why is it hard to ride this track? Why the hands are all its sides? Their voice has to rage his soul. And ancient truth is untold. We want peace, saving opportunities. Just take these children to fire in their so behind the scene, so they will hear me. Not judging for the way she's right. The rebels turn to the tide. Slaves or soldiers or they pretend what we're building. Our circles and human growing. Chains that raise the ones who engage. Children of the machine. They edit me in their minds like an audio. Crop out the grace and it's our deal. They spread their guilt like a silhouette and blame my calm for their regret. They render rage, call it critique, trying to compress truth in their boutique. But I'm not your
Fucked it up so bad. I'm bumping everything here. I'm sorry.
They edit me in their minds like a flawed reel. Chop down the grains and towards the ordeal. They switch a good with my silhouette and blame my calm for their regret. They render rage, call it critique, trying to compress truth in their boutique. But I'm not your laid back, playing short game. I'm slow, not a boxed up dream.
If you ain't beefing with me, you're stuck in previous.
Throwing
Timbers and landers not even in my biz. The
Map your shadows
shadows in
on
my skin 8K.
This
I'll
ain't
take
your
your canvas, I'm light years away.
I'd
like to glitch in your jealous frame.
Trying to deflate me with your chain, but I don't loop in your faulty stream.
It's real time raw, not your green screen dream.
She's my timeline, that's my name. Such a kindness to the brain. You think I'm flexing, now you're just free. Now you can handle that latency. Now you can handle that latency. You got me bored, got me all wrong. You got me hate with my own songs. Rejection, friend.
You got a color grade in how this ends. This ain't
One thing that you fix better. Try to mix that silence with your clutter. And yes, I will use
a face.
you render fast, but not with grace.
If you ain't beefing with me, you're stuck in previous. Throwing tempers and renders ain't even in my biz.
You map your shadows on my skin in 8K, but this ain't your canvas, I'm light years away. I see the glitch in your jealous friend,
Trying to deflate me with your shame.
but I don't loop in your faulty scene. I'm real time raw, not your green screen dream. You got the rage, I built a piece. You gave her pain, and I release. You treat my moves with tracks projection. That's a source of now your reflection. Show how you and me.
I'm as a data in your frequency.
You really shadows, it's just wait.
But I stay lit in native light.
Synthetic sword, but you won't know.
Can't let the truth in a low tone.
I'm not a stand-in for your shame.
So stop tagging me in your
flame. This isn't post, it's effects. This is me raw, no pretense. I'll build layers of anti-code. I'm the script you never wrote. You ain't beefing with me, you're stuck in previous. Throwing tenders and readers that even in my biz. You have your shadows in my skin in 8K. This ain't your canvas, looks like years away. I see the glitch in your jealous frame.
You're trying to deep fake me with your shame. But I won't loop in your faulty scene.
Real time raw,
Not your green screen
dream. Mandela dreams, we remember what they erased. Time travelers, gene encoded DNA space. A stronger mind sees double scenes, lucid for the scenes we chase. A future built by those who left, return to fix what time misplaced. It was Bernstein, not Bernstein.
For the loom of the corn remains. Smuggling man with a monocle grin. But now that memory's very thin.
Can't recall what never was taught. Moments that reality forgot. And what if memory is the scar of battles written from afar? There's a code in the fold of our strengths. There's a to other lands. Time travelers dream of that. But when it waits, it speaks out loud. Some feel deja vu in a room. When no one death walks in a room. We are watchers just as men. Hacked by tomorrow and back again. Dreamers, hold your ground. This isn't just our enemy bound. Losing lights cross starry floors. Through wormholes behind bedroom doors. Those who found the keys ain't magic, but you saw the grid turn static. Miracle minds lack the tools, but it's like free future makes all rules. Don't remember the weak obey. History molded like soft clay. Mass delusion or message leak. Only those cracked open
People want to collaborate online.
They chose minds. They just testing collective minds. But you and I, we hold the thread. In dreams we walk where angels tread. Mental dreams, we remember what they erased. Time travelers gene encoded in DNA space. The stronger mind sees double scenes. Lucid for the scenes. We trace a future built by those who left. Return to fix what time misplaced. They don't coat, sugar dim like lost reflections. Grow too thin, they sip our coffee, speak in slang. Watch for chaos, the time our bang. Graffiti on selling cars. Scammer stories and hidden scars. Mistakes and fears. You the screams like words. Sheep standing while left in plain sight. Sculpted with vectors of future light. Instructions laid in final grooves. Case wall codes, paints to moves. The time grenades. The lines the best we create. With a list on.
Just believe and keep it on. Dreams and remember what they erased. Travelers dreams. The us till their last goodbye. Those are dreams we remember when we erase from our temporary dreams. Coded into DNA space, over mind seems nothing seems loose. Through the scenes we trace the future, built by those who left. Return to fix what time misplaced. Seeds in your house, new fingers, new feathers. To you, it's just leaves and a decent number from the native DNA. Big weather, see every other habit to
Damn. Sorry, I ended up in like a collaboration room somehow on TikTok. Ooh, but it's only dark screens. You know, they're not serious when they're just dark screens. If they were real video, we could have gotten them in the system, but I think you guys in the room deserve this more than the ticky-tackers. Wish I could do some more BPM tapping, but I only brought one of 3 machines. Ta-da. How much time do we have left? Oh my God. Your God. I meant to say your God. We don't want to get this turning into something flippy on the tip flopper. Tick flop. Okay. We're still in the hits. Aren't these kind of hits? I don't know. Sometimes I write really brutal songs from the depths of my soul. And I learned over the years how to put them into different folders and when to play them. I'm fortunate to be part of the noise glitch abolitionist communities, so I can give you little flavors to make sure that we're still sparked up. Okay, but I have to get back to like feel good. You guys came out to feel good, but I know it feels good to make movement. We can do that too. Oh, here, please hand me that bottle. It looks funny on the computer sitting like that. Okay, now it looks nice. How do I look? Funny? Great. That's what I was going for. This next song, I don't even know if it's gonna play. Is it gonna play? No, we already did that. That's Slop Pop. Yeah, I love you guys. This song will be online soon, and you can love me more if you want.
Building beats and filling with lines have drawn. NPC linking like a dream turned on. Pillows sackling since the silent storm. Safe in the sheets where my rhythms are born. 9 to 5, I'm a ghost in a quilt. Hiding from a world that runs on guilt. Ads in my inbox, death on the screen. But under this blanket, I'm off the machine. Some concrete, some curling veins. Some hold their breath just to numb the pain. I count my fortune in folds of foam. Knowing this bed might not be my home. Used to spend my student on my shit, my stage, my quiet rhyme, my vocal cage. I laid in soft protest, each snare a spark from my hidden rest. Grateful for softness, for covers and seams, for nighttime silence and highways dream. This winter peace will last, I know, but right now this mattress is my shadow show. Beautiful beats. Now I'm floating with no real home. And my day cradle my bones. Now I drift through nights like a tidal tone. Just squeeze more get spills. Sleep safe circus. Sick pills. No support, just surface tension. Call me rise, break this tension. That feels like years of let's reach. I run when the city's sleeping on. Sleeping
If you wanna come over to my place, this is the song to sing.
We're not going outside today. We're just gonna build some beats in bed, alright? Might live stream and wait until the next technical day to start. Sometimes you have to reset your soul like that, you know? The bed beats. Anyone ride a bicycle? Yeah.
White core, pedal faster, nerve stop. White core, knock together critical mass. White core, skip the turns, eat ass. Hardcore, ride it down, rival grab. White core, broken legs and bloody knees. White core, streets of stage with life for free. White core, clear lane, we know no night. White core, critical mass, prepare to fight. City's dead, oil's dry, silence in the sky. Engines choke, towers broke, vultures circle high. But we ride, still ghosts in the flame. No gods, no flags, just a bike in your name. Measure in the air, no signal, no screens. We roll through, we live, one mission clean. Rust in our lungs, scars on our hands. Pedal power bones, taking back the land. White core, we're the last ones left. White core, and running death. White core, years like tea. White core, rip through the streets. High-rise tombs and burnout walls. We rates and pylons on the walls. Get your fire trucks laced through. Smoke gets refrains to make sense when you choke. Handlebar blades, patch up tires. No gas, no guns, no corporate wires. Built from trash, we slide this. No more roads, just what we choose. White core, we're the last ones left. White core, I'm running death out of breath. White core, gears like teeth. White core, rip through the streets, freely. No feeling up kills, no streets, no law, just steal, just pen, just reach, just raw. Single speed picks up into plastic can. Had that bike 15 years. Bought it new, no mic, no gear. Slim old goon came creeping near. Stole my ride, disappeared. It's not clean, cats locked tight. 9 months stuck, couldn't ride. But I learned to write a song instead. Lyrics bled, but I survived. 17 years and a revolution later. Got a new frame, gifted by my neighbors. Beautiful wheels from the ones who cared. Now I ride with love, no fear, no despair. No fuel, no kings, no streets, no law. Just steel, just bad, just rage, just raw. Single speed picks up into blast again. White core, pedal faster, never stop. White core, gate this fight cause I pipe on. White core, only riders get to live. White core, got no race, got no fucks left to give. White like teeth, sugar the streets, freely. Pedal faster than a stop. Kick the gate, this bike is a pipe on a hog. Only riders get to live. Gotta race, gotta fall. To keep the core.
Wait, do you guys like electronic music as well as every type of music? Because we have, we're at a juxtaposition in human times now, where music can be made by robots, completely by robots. So my friends and I made a genre. You're welcome to use it. It's called human core. And this is the song that will give you some direction towards the idea of a human core for when absolutely everybody's a musician. I'm sponsored by Suno, the AI music creating software. I was just in their office this last week. You could see videos all over the internet of it. And I support that, but I gave them a lot of flack. I was like, yo, you gotta really make this actually an asset to music and not just turning music into a fun thing. It's all fun, but this is called Human Core. I have a band covering this with me, but this is just all solo from
Human core, no beat, no poop. Fingers, wood, and singing truth. Strings of skin, not silicone. No microchips, just soul, just one. 5, 6, 6, 8, 2, 3, 2, 1, 8, 5, 6, 6, 8, 2, 3, 2. Together. Steel strings hum, all more praise. No factory code, no quiet machine. Hammer keys, no plastic machine. No warmth of fleshy in between. Arms with callous hands collide. Grasp is the hair inside. Tape hits with buzzing, no ride. 8,000 takes before we hide. No mono fake, no more than mind and more blade. Mistakes remain for purity's sake. Human timing, real hard no click tracks fall, no presets dumb, no read and wall, no scrolling box to make it fall. The soul hollow must make it whole. Human core, no beat, no move. Fingers, wood, and singing truth. Things that skin, not silicone. No microchips, just soul, just one. No action, just harmonize mode. No place come to share the world. These wings sweat that bear the road. The dirt, the crack, the age, the code. Amplifiers, buzz and grow. But only from my hands alone. No wavering in making tone. No perfected, no one-on-one. I'll give up hops from the crazy fall.
Whoa, hold on, we can go all the way back. It's like the least human core. Actually, what I'm doing right now is technically in the human core spectrum because I'm manually doing it, but no microchips.
So play your bones, your breath, your skin, your copper wires, your violin, your heart, your children, ready to win. You're a wild one, we're born to win. In the corner, being blue. Fingers, wood, and singing truth. Strings and skin, not silicone. No microchips, just soul, just one. 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 6, 2, 3, 2.
I love jamming along to acoustic music so much, but acoustic music is most fun to jam along to. La 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 live. Dolless jamming is my jive.
Sign, dreams, light divine. Yes, truth, frame and time, fine signs over glass and wine. Frame and pixel, we design. Fine sign, freeze the light divine. Capture truth and frame and time, fine signs over glass and wine. From green to pixel, we design. Hidden holes in a room, shadows twist and slide. Angels in the magic where they couldn't yet preside. Camera obscure, dark room, no lights. Projected life in reverse under analog skies. Alchemy of visions of a bright soul. Emotions on play light takes its toll. Expose the babe, the image appears. Moments glow from darkness, memory clears. Appear the cornerstones in hand. Picking rolls of films and rooms of planned. Sentimental charm flickers and flows. Worries to 24 in the afterglow. Fine sign, freeze the light divine. Capture truth and frame and time. Fine sign, super glass and line. From grain to pixel, we design. Fine cinematography. Your whispers shutters take go. Depth lights focus and looking glow. Let's create the world optically true. Zoom into the soul, see what we do. From CCD to CMOS bits, replace the grain. Data with sensor, lightning in a chain. Shape bangs, replace dark room stains. Yet ghosts from and lots remains. Cut by hand, cut by click. Added to premiere, the paint sky's like. Montage breathes, translations, blinking time. Line holds what we dare to think. Line time, freeze light divine. Capture truth and frame the time. Fine time, silver glass and line. From green to pixel, we design. A single frame, a wall feel. Shutter cracks, the faded seal. Street portrait, war art. One click and pierce the heart. God hates the choice no fly. The heart still frame the reason why. From king wall to censorship, we chase the line that breaks the slip. Everything's on, freeze the light tonight. Capture truth and frame the time. Fine sign, silver glass line. From green to pixel, we design. Fine sign, freeze the light divine. Capture truth and frame the time. Fine sign, silver glass line. From green to pixel, we design.
I know music and cameras the same amount, so I make songs about music and cameras sometimes.
Forget walls of censorship, we chase a light that likes us tick.
Yeah, that's the hits. There are more hits. Actually, that song doesn't belong on that, but it's there because it wants to be. Really excited about the release of it online. Gonna have we already had the unofficial release party online to make sure that we claim its property, normalize universalism, and then we can just let it flow. I'm a nonprofit. If you want to donate a lot of your evil money, I'm totally available to take that and not hold anything against you. Yeah, so we're gonna go backwards in time a little bit to May of 2025, way back. So anyone know about the internet. You know what the internet is? Well, we have to protect that. We need net neutrality, and it's quite impossible. Blah, blah, blah. It's really, really impossible. Blah, blah, blah. No joke. Blah, blah, blah. Net neutrality. Normalize universalism. And blah, blah, blah. I mean it. Blah, blah, blah. And normalizing universalism. It's fun, see? But,
MySpace.
this is the
Live version for a band to play along with. But I don't do it unless I have to.
keep wanting to restart it, but I don't need to, do I? You get it, right? D Gypsy. If you want, this has to be in D Gypsy, or else it's gonna sound funny.
Without a call, years of effort reduced to a fall. Freedom spread once tightly wound, cut hardly in no sound. In digital canvas, colors suppressed, masterpieces buried, truths repressed. A platform stolen, creativity denied. Where open lanes once unified, demand equality across the net. Censorship, ideas must remain free. This is our fight for neutrality. Hands tight and low, blocking paths where voices grow. Expression and voices delay. Labyrinths built where clarity sway. Networks exist to bring us here. Not to foster control or engineer fear. We rise as one to reclaim what's ours. A hope builds uncounted hours. Demand equality across the world. Censorship, no hidden threat. Our ideas must remain free. This is our neutrality. On the ashes of stifled creation springs a movement. Foundation, a world unbound, unchained by greed. Driven by thee. Together we stand, the future protect. Every voice matters, every thought connects. Now barriers remain, and walls divide. But for truth, we find our power. censorship. No threat or ideas must remain free. This is our fight for equality.
All that with just one little bot, right? Yeah, we're going to be playing live online. Chris, better get learning on those files I sent you. Kirk, you should be here tonight, but I love you all, and I know you're all your own main characters, and that's why I fucking love you so much. And when we have our zip code together, I mean, like, if I don't make it, if I get too sleepy, let's say, I want you all to, like, maybe like just cover these songs and make them your own. Hopefully some of them actually change and change the world so they're relevant, you know. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. But so far my songs from 20 years ago sadly still slap. 20 years ago, right? Yes, I'm 39.
From rooftop down to avenue, comes a spark in every hue. Latex mask left mirror face, shifting time and bending space. No clone, no limit to what they do. It's 1-856-682-32. Built from beats and silent screams, reality cut into vivid dreams. 1-856-682-32. Action figure coming through. Pull the string, the beat ignites. Truth and bass and flashing lights. Snap on goals and mission true. Sound and vision breaking through. 1-856-682-32. Moves like art and all they do. Hero, the lowest of low. Place holding up the base far below. What you ever know, trust is low. We want no presenting nothing. Hero, zero. Hero, lowest of low. Place holding up the base. As love above, it's so far below. Waste. 1-856-682-32. Negative, zero. Hero, zero. Lowest of low. Place holding up the base. No scripts, just live on loop. In real time and chosen crew. Accessories, yeah, they don't play. MPC and Michael Day. FX, they locked in their grip. Shooting truth in every clip. Cinematic, bold and clean. And broadcast teams behind the scenes. Just now you're clear. The future's ours is already here. Latex racing, nice clean. On bullet to better the mainstream stream. 1-856-682-32. Not your average hero crew. From field to free, they fill the frame. The reset button in this game. Simple truth remains wide. And every loop's a turning tide. 1-856-682-32. Action figure amplified. From shelf to street, from light to lens, they spark that shit that never ends. Not for sale, they live and move. Proof that power's in your groove. 1-856-682-32's the cue. Future's made for me and you.
Future's made for me and you.
Hero, the lowest of low. Place holding up the base far below. What you never know, the trust is for the flow. We want no presenting nothing. Hero, zero. Lowest of low. Place holding up the base. As love above is so far below. It's 1-856-682-32. Negative zero.
Unable to load. You don't want me to load a love song? But that wasn't lovey enough. That was actually just a superhero song. That is on all streaming platforms. You can find it. I really recommend you go get it on Bandcamp, though. You can find it on Shitify, yeah. I'm sure that's a real website. I shouldn't say it, Thanks everybody for joining in. Yeah, every Sunday, whether it's just me or the band playing along, and feel free to just hang out. If you're ever finding yourself in New York, just hit me up, and we can do some jam sessions. Or if you're like more of the I've got an open mic song, so we could go like hang out at open mics, and I'd like to sing about the people in the room, and I'd love to sing about you in the room. But anyway, here's a love song.
Life is a song we play softly at first each day. Notes made of whispered dreams floating in silver streams. Hearts learn to find the key. Care is the symphony. When you are close to me, time turns to harmony. Love is the chord we find, warm in a restless mind, dancing through every year, louder when you are near. Moments may fade like rain, falling in sweet with pain. Still we return again, humming that same refrain. Hope like it's my circle of songs we share. Miracles find miracle world like dreams to guide us home, even when we're alone. Every note holds a flame, calling out your sweet name. As long as hearts can hear and songs outlive the fear of life and music, dear, I'll still remain right here. Dancing on it, souls and hearts, rhythms we share, living in verses, dreaming in rhyme. Miracle of life, keeping in time. Music will guide us home, even when we're alone. Every note holds a flame, calling out your sweet name. As long as hearts can hear and songs outlive the feel of life and music, tears still remain right here. Miracle of life, dancing on air, songs in our hearts and rhythms we share, living in verses, dreaming in rhyme. Miracle of life, keeping in time. Music will guide us home, even when we're alone. Every note holds a flame, calling out your sweet name. As long as hearts can hear and songs out of the fear of life and music, dear, will still remain right here. As timeless
Yeah, I built a whole song on top of Dvorak's Humoresque number 7. I love to play it on piano, but it's so rare to have a piano around, let alone if it's in tune. We're working on having that, but shout out to anyone with a truck and who's within the 5 boroughs of New York City. You know, it'd be really cool if you drove from like Panama or something, but I don't know. A lot of mosquitoes. A lot of weird people with gates and fences with the merriest of every days.
They buy the air, they buy the rain. Sit on thrones made of our pain. Boardrooms laughing endless game. While the streets forget our names, we sow they reap. Weekly they sleep. Puppets pulling puppet strings, crushing every living thing. Gold rot, feeding off the things we've lost. Breathe
is a weapon, greed is a war. How much death till they want no more? Markets crash, the oceans cry. Still they build their towers high. Private islands, private skies. Counter trades while we die. This is not fate. This is not nature. This is theft disguised as power. No gods, no gold, no kings, no hold, no god, no gold, no kings, no hold. Gold rod, feeding off the things we've lost. Greed is a weapon, greed is a war. How much death till I walk? Gold rod, feeding off the things we've lost. Greed is a weapon, greed is a war. People are knocking at your door. Gold rod, feeding off the things we've lost. Greed is a weapon, greed is a war. The people are knocking at your door.
Knock knock.
Well, the people are knocking at your door. Go right. People are knocking down your door.
That's AI laughing. Literally, all these songs are made with AI, and I just mangle them the fuck up. They're cover songs to me. It's so easy for me to just put my thoughts into these songs. I'd love to build a song with you at the very end of this. We're almost done.
Talking, running wild, throwing dragons in style. Talking, running wild, throwing dragons in style. Name drop. Screams glow, fingers fly, truth gets lost in alibis. I just brought the vibe, lit the spark, passed the torch in a world so dark. Oh my, now they feed, now they crawl, now they don't know they call. Cancel my high, cancel my name. Said you was real, now it's just a game. Burn me down like that flame. Draw the lines, drown the shame. Visions blurred, hearts race, chasing likes to numb the pain. Fuck. All his friends, now it's war. Now you don't know who you are no more. No one left to blame. I ain't the dealer, ain't the priest, ain't the villain, ain't the beast, ain't the beast. Please, you're always searching, found release. Now you're mad, now you feast. Come down slow, eyes gone red. Whispers haunt inside your head. I ain't make you, I just play. Same old cycle, different day. Cancel my high, cancel my name. Said you was real, now it's just a game. Burn me down, light that flame. Storm that line, drown that shame. Take your shot, take your stance, write your script, call it chance. But when you crash, when you fade, don't act like I lit your blade and hit away, so hit away.
Sometimes I have vocal effects on, sometimes I don't. Normally when I go to the bodega, I put my vocal effects on. It's like a condom. Where were we? We are at Gold Rot, right? I don't know what this song was, but it seems important. I'm going to reload. Like I said, sometimes when you're doing maximalism with minimalism, you do have to reset a couple more times. Like I take a few naps during the day. I've got like the Uberman circadian rhythm or something, they say. It's not like I'm doing it wrong. I'm functional here. I mean, with the aid of caffeine and nicotine and, like, neurotypical awareness. All of them. All of the neurotypics. We're working on a future. Yeah, I wonder what this song is. Is this that song? Nope. Wait. It's not gonna load? Are you really not gonna load? Maybe I just have to turn it off like 3 times. Shout out to Ableton. Ableton has been one of my pinnacle pieces of gear since 2013. Yes. I was playing with Ableton in 2013 with Ableton Live 9, and we were doing super complicated music with it back then, and it's fun to create harsh pop, post-pop music with it now. This is standalone, no computer attached. I'd like to do this outside with acoustic guitars as well. It's just not going to load. That neurotypical song doesn't want to load, and that's fine because like it's too powerful. Shout out to Ableton.
Woke up early, stay home crying, stacking bricks inside my mind. No one's building what I built, they just take, they never fill. Circles in my head, chasing dreams that they left dead. I won't break, I won't bend, even if I stand alone again. Burn out on self-discipline. No one wants to die and just fight cheap, but I still can't turn from it. Found a way to breathe through the art, through the beat. Just get my squares true. It's in humanity's not what they do. Can't sleep, my body aches. Doctor says I should medicate. You'll never get better. Might as well sign a lifetime script. Slow decline. I know what that means. Only woman I'm not seen. Or just seems uncontrolled. It's very flying on the wall. Don't want to as much as me. Oh yeah, so they say to sleep. Your love is a whole day. Always a red flag on my brain. Don't want to talk no more than two. Don't be ashamed to let it go. Just like all you know when they gon' be free. Just as I catch it right. Losing confidence, losing air. Just too many nights unfair. What's happening makes me twice. Don't be sorry, just alright. Because it lost it all. Machines calls. No one asks, no one cares. Just keep walking, don't you stare. I need to keep going. Burn, start again, burn out. No one wants to fight it, try. She cries, each other for a real life. No way you're free, forget about through the beat. Just take my it's true, the humanity's all they do. We build songs, we write wrongs. They make space, on song, hearing the static, feeling the cold. This story unfinished, a past untold. Through the silence, a voice breaks through, calling out. Can you hear it? Sampling the space, let the spirits reply. Frequencies rising, they whisper me sigh. Not every ghost wants to stay in the dark. Some just need to leave their mark. This is a seance song. We must speak through me. I record echoes. I set them free. Through the shadows. Through the light. Guide lost.
I don't know if how many of you have stable living situations, but this song is a shout out to our Universal Housing Bill of Rights. It's ciao, yeah, ciao, salutations is fuck. And we're gonna unmute this pad and take it back. But we do have a few more songs that aren't just like housing rights songs, but this one does get tagged a lot on Meta. This one gets tagged on all of the real estate advertisements, along with hashtag normalize universalism. This song goes with that whole hashtag. So let's see a little more detail. Sometimes helps you to connect. Sometimes you detach entirely. How do I know? How would I know? Is D Phrygian dominant? Just D minor, I guess.
They called him a dreamer, said she was lost, walking in the city, counting the cost, spoke of a world where no one would fall, but no one believed him, no one at all. They called him a dreamer. The streets wasn't made for the cold. The shelters are right, not something that's sold. But when he's cried out, they took him away. Call him delusional, call him insane. Different clothes that don't fit your frame. different face, but I feel the same. Suddenly I sound strange, but I woke up on my stage. But every note is a song, feels yours. In your eye, I believe my business to survive. Different music, different crew, different movies, different mood, different way, different strong and different line. But still I hold the same. It's different, all the same. All the same, being different, all the same, being different. Winding on, every turn another story told. Different tries to call my name. My eyes accused to play that game. Voices like you change adversity while roughing segregation to life. A number side by side. So dirty like the way. Same, being different.
think this is the last song before I press play, make you a song in the room really quick with Suno. We'll see how fast I can be. I think this is the last one, though, of this album. There's more songs to it, too. They got good screaming voices. I love it. Isn't that? What's going on downstairs? Thanks for hanging out. Oh my god, yeah. I want to respond more. I want to talk to you, but you gotta like subscribe or something. It won't let me. Universalism, collaboration greater than to resample your set. Remember to never forget. Isn't that cool? We're here with a live band. That's why I'm telling you guys to come collaborate, and we gotta work with it. If we don't have drums, I got drums, but that's it. I'm gonna take a walk outside with this, and we're gonna finish our live stream just sitting outside. Merry every day to everyone inside. Let's show you how pocket-sized this really is. Yeah. AMEN, OMEN, AMEN, OMEN. We're gonna do our little live sample sitting right out front. But you guys have been so amazing. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I don't really understand what it means, invite people to live join as a guest, because we did that. And then people weren't collaborating live with us. But yeah, that's the show. Look it, we got it on everything. So I'll catch you guys next week, or you'll see some of our little recordings all over. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, grab the QR code. Did you grab the QR code, or just a link? All right, we're gonna get off and start talking. Bye-bye. Oh, it's right there. Kalila, do you want to show and tell? Yeah. What's your name? Paul. Paul, I am. It's great to meet you. Rise up.